commander, I have experienced that long deployment. My husband, Gail, spent 28 years on active duty Army. He was a U.S. Army Ranger, a Ranger instructor, and an infantryman. We returned and we came back to Iowa. And shortly after his retirement, I was mobilized for Operation Iraqi Freedom. And I spent 1 year overseas leading 149 of the Iowa Army National Guard's finest men and women. Thank you. Our men and women drove convoys through Kuwait and southern Iraq, and we provided security for Camp Arif John. And in the years since our return back to Iowa, my cousin Ian, my nephew Andy, and my son-in-law John have also deployed to the Middle East. Many of my soldiers have voluntarily returned on their second and third deployments, voluntarily, putting the interests of their fellow soldiers, the great state of Iowa, and the United States ahead of their own personal safety and security. And we thank them for doing that. So as a leader in the Iowa Army National Guard, I do understand the significance of a strong national security. I understand those difficult and lengthy missions. I've been there, I have experienced that. And I know that as I go through any future decision-making process, these experiences will be at the forefront of that decision-making process. And that's why I'm running for U.S. Senate. But finally, I am running for U.S. Senate because as a conservative, I cherish innocent life. I believe that life begins at conception. I also favor traditional marriage, which is marriage between one man and one woman. And the Second Amendment is very important to me. It is not just words on a piece of paper. The Second Amendment tells us that we have the right to keep and bear arms, period. That is a right that I do exercise. I am a lifetime member of the NRA. I have an A rating from the NRA. I do have a permit to carry, and I do. I really do. And I am qualified, Army qualified on the 9mm and the M16. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing next month. I'm going to the ranges with my soldiers. So I do believe in the Second Amendment, and it is very important to us. But all of this tonight, this is not just talk for me. It's not just talk. These are words that I believe in, and I believe in these conservative values. And I put that uniform on, and I fought for those conservative values for over 20 years of my life. And you can be assured that when I go to Washington, I will continue to fight for those conservative Iowa values every single day. And I will fight for you, Iowans, all Iowans. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here tonight. Again, my name is Joni Ernst. I am a Republican, and I am running for U.S. Senate, and I am respectfully asking for your support and your vote June 2014. Thank you so much.